Yeah, Sean, the resilience of Josh Allen after that first half to do what he did in the second half, what was your thought on that?
Yeah, I mean, a young player coming in and keeping his poise, being mentally tough, again, on the road, tough environment. I want to give our fans a shout out while I'm thinking of the fans. It's great to have the Buffalo Bills represented the way we did in this game here over in New York City. So appreciate all the fans showing up, supporting us. It goes a long way. It means a lot to the team. But going back to your question, Vic, just Josh keeping his poise. I thought the coaches did a really good job of keeping their poise, understanding the situation we were in, and then the players executed at a real high level. And early in the game, we shot ourselves in the foot with a couple costly penalties that took us out of points, and then the ball turning the ball over 4 times in the first half. So, but a lot to learn, a lot of work yet to do, and that'll be the message as we continue to go forward and work here.
You have asked often teams overcome 4 turnovers and a safety and win a game. I mean, talk about the play of your defense.
Yeah, great job. It was a great job by the entire team, really. I mean, special teams chipped into that if I could, and thought the kicking game was good for us today, and defense just the staff put a good game plan together, and then the players executed, just stopping the run, and looked like we had a chance to get Darnold a couple of times. He got out. He's a good player, so give credit where credit's due. But overall, good effort.
The thinking behind, I think in the first quarter there were 18 called passes. The last play of the quarter was a run. What was the thinking going into it, doing it that way? Pretty much empty backfields, and you were in attack mode the whole first quarter. What was the thought of that?
Just something we felt like we wanted to do to come out and get into a rhythm more than anything. Nothing fancy, really.
What kind of message do you deliver to a team at halftime when you're seeing, obviously the score isn't, nothing's out of hand, and your defense is keeping you in it, but just the struggles of the quarterback, the offense in general, what was your theme?
Yeah, no, I think, look, it's hard to win in this league, and you go into some tough environments, and we expected a 12-round fight, really. This is they're a good football team and well-coached team, good players. With C.J. Mosley, Le'Veon Bell, you guys know. And so, we expected this type of game, and I thought our guys kept their composure and put a good effort together in that second half. And I think the guys felt good at halftime. I think they did, as much as we, had some mistakes in the first half with the turnovers and penalties. I thought the guys felt like their morale was up, and at least I felt that in the locker room. And we know if we came out in the second half and got to cover the kickoff, had a good stop, that we'd be right in the game, which we were.
What about Singletary? Devin Singletary seemed to bring a little juice there in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Did you sense that down on the sideline?
I did. Yeah, Josh. It was good to get him in the mix there, and a lot of our young guys, I thought, stepped in and did some good things, which is good to see early in the season. Wasn't too big for him, which is great. Now we're just continue to grow, and I know some of these guys were a little nervous probably for their first game in their NFL careers, but now they've got it under their belt, so it's good stuff.
John Brown, he showed up early and he showed up late. Is that kind of what you were hoping to get out of him when you acquired him in the spring?
Yeah, I really appreciate his unselfish approach. He never, the young man never wavers. He's extremely resilient. He's an extremely team-first guy, just happy that he was able to make a big-time play for us. But you look at the blocking on the play, you look at what Josh was able to do. It's again a team effort through and through, and we've got to continue to build and continue to grow. And real proud of Josh. I'm real proud of Josh and John.
How satisfying is it, do you think, for Josh, given the start he had, clearly it was a bad start, to have done what he did in the fourth quarter, moving forward from a confidence perspective? Yeah. Sean, what do you think that does for him?
Yeah, I think, you always want to be able to say you've done it one time, right? To bring a team back, not only at home, but also on the road, a division opponent. And I think that gives, that's a resume builder, if you will, right? So I think to be able to look at yourself and say, I brought a team back from behind on the road, yeah, that's good stuff. And he was very composed. He knew the situation, knew if he needed to hurry us up or slow us down, or if we were going to go for it on fourth down, if we weren't, what he could do on third down, on the previous third, so it was just well managed, I thought, overall, and to me, a lot of it goes back to how we practice. It really
How
does.
much of a difference from, just to follow up on Josh, from, his rookie year? How much progress did you sense in him in those situations?
Yeah, a significant amount. I really did. I sensed a significant amount in our whole team. To your question there, I did, and this is a tough place to play, and again against a good team, hostile environment. We weren't getting a whole lot of support right there in some of those moments. So they made it tough on us, but we didn't expect it to be honestly any different. Just appreciate the mental toughness of our football team.
Darnold got away from you a few times, but at the end of the day here, it's 4 sacks, I think 10 quarterback hits, 4 or 5 batted passes, just the job in that front area, even with your DBs who got up close too.
Yeah, I mean, it starts up front. I talk about that. We talk about that a lot, Brian and myself, and so line of scrimmage wise, that's one of the things I try and answer after every game or during the game. Quite honestly, at times is, are we winning the line of scrimmage battle? Are we winning it up front? That's where the game starts. So I was. We got to look at the film, but overall, I felt good about the way the defensive line applied pressure. But we'll go back. We got a lot of work to do. We really do.
Coach, just the thinking behind rotating Nsekhe and at right tackle. I think it was every third series today.
Yeah, that was planned. We had planned, like I said, during the week. I wanted to be able to give Cody a little bit of a break in there, and just to take a look at things, talk to him on the sideline, give him a chance to watch it. That was scripted out. Wasn't what Cody did or didn't do. I thought, in fact, he played well at times in there. So, but good to have guys that can step in and play, and guys that maybe not, that weren't the starters that were prepared to play. And I think that goes a long way in terms of winning games as well.